and welcome to Qatar 365, the show that offers a fresh outlook on Doha and the local neighbourhoods with me, Miranda Atti. With the FIFA World Cup fast approaching, we've decided to turn our attention to the tournament soundtrack. Whether it's a state-of-the-art production house or an inventive music school, this one offers unique instrument rooms that provide an innovative approach to tuition. Let's find out more about the country's music scene.
Coming up, we visit the music facility putting its stamp on the official World Cup soundtracks, meet the star of Higher, Higher, Better Together, and discover the international artists making a name for themselves in Qatar.
One company that will be ramping up as we count down to the World Cup is Qatar Studios. The production house played an integral role in the recently held World Cup draw and has its fingerprints on the first single from the official Qatar 2022 soundtrack. But more on that later. Right now, Adil Halim takes us on a tour of the bricks and mortar recording studio that's set to be an audio-visual leader in the Middle East.
For Matt Howe, this is quite literally music to his ears. And if anyone knows what a hit record sounds like, it's the Grammy-winning sound engineer. But despite 4 decades in the business, the Qatar-based Brit is always ready to learn.
Coming here was good for me because I wanted to know a little bit more about Middle Eastern music, Khaliji, we're in the Gulf regions. It's something I can learn from for myself that I can then maybe, when I go back home, I can make recommendations. This is a word-of-mouth industry. And if you play your A game and if you can connect with others, that's really good.
Qatar Studios is responsible for producing the uplifting lead single Haya Haya for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 official soundtrack. But they're not done yet, as this is the first time the tournament soundtrack will feature multiple songs bringing together international artists and sounds fitting for a truly global game.
This has been very interesting, bringing in all sorts of people to work together, and they love it. You know, I mean, the Western artists are excited by the percussion players and the singers, the Qatari singers, and vice versa.
Mazen Morad is a mastering engineer, which means after music is recorded and mixed, it comes to him for the finishing touches. And with state-of-the-art recording equipment ready to be put to use, Qatar Studios has also launched a boutique record label.
We've got more artists, more singers, more musicians, because they're able to hone in on their craft by having a place like this, recording, releasing music. You know, if they didn't have this place, they would have to wait till they went to, you know, Europe or something like that. So I think definitely has made a huge difference.
With everything you'd need for music, film, and television under one roof, the first of its kind in the region, Qatar Studios has also been tasked with producing the opening and closing ceremonies for Qatar 2022.
No pressure at all. I think I could speak for everybody when we are like completely like motivated to make this dream a reality and make it be the best. Our intention is to make it be the best opening ceremony anybody's ever seen ever. You know what I mean? So we're going into it with that attitude. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, we feel pretty good about it.
As does his entire Qatar Studios team, just weeks away from the most popular sports event in the world.
And joining me for a very special interview here at Qatar Studios is one of the stars of that Qatar 2022 smash hit, Higher, Higher, Better Together, Qatari singer Aisha, who, as well as talking all things World Cup, gave us an exclusive preview into some of her new music.
The best part of the whole project, just being in like on location in the desert, like going on different parts of Qatar, like discovering new areas that I never been to actually. It was also just like my second time just like shooting a music video, so I'm relatively new to this, so it was all like very, very, very exciting for me.
And it's such a kind of upbeat and catchy song. How do you think it combines, you know, these different cultures together while still being, I suppose, quintessentially Qatari?
Well, the most Qatari element to it, I would say, was the instruments. If you could hear the drums in the back, it's very Qatari. Also, hayya hayya, like the Arabic word, is like telling people to, you know, hayya, let's go and move. Also, I would say I would add a little bit of, you know, Qatari Arabic element to it. I don't think people are used to seeing hijabi in a World Cup song, so that was pretty new. So yeah, it's like little elements here and there that still make it like international and easy to digest for like the whole world, but also still unique to the region. You know we're better together. The time is now or never. Hayya hayya ha. Hayya hayya hayya. Hayya hayya ha.
And how do you think the music industry is changing here in Qatar?
I definitely think more Qatari artists are gonna come out and just be more involved. And I would think there would be much more diversity in like the Qatari music industry. And I really can't wait for that because I do know a lot of Qatari artists that are really great and amazing. It's just that they need to like bring themselves up to the surface because actually the country really encourages people, like young people, to come out and, you know, share their talent. It's just that not everybody dares to do it.
And what's next for you after the World Cup?
Yeah, the plan would be to release my own songs and maybe eventually tour. Share my music with the world. Yeah, that's my goal, my dream, I'd say. Feel it wash away all of the pain. Don't you know that time can be a healer? On the power that runs through your veins. قمري لا قمري الغالي الأحلى لا تبكي يا غزالي دنيا ما تسوى.
With so many different nationalities calling Qatar home, it's no surprise there's a diverse music scene here in the capital, Doha. Whether it's an Irish singer-songwriter or a Sudanese vocalist and producer, I caught up with some talented international artists to find out how they're making a name for themselves across the region.
5 years on, she's dressed in white. My name is Martin Farher, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I go by the name of Faraway Martin. I can't believe she chose me.
Irish-born and Doha-based, Martin has been playing regular gigs here since 2015. By day, he works as a music teacher.
I teach from grade 2 to grade 6, so you're talking like 6 to 12-year-olds, and we have a lot of fun. I used to teach older kids, but I definitely have more in common with the younger kids because I'm a bit of a kid myself. 'Cause I got fire, you know, baby. Yeah, I got soul.
But as soon as school is out, Martin, often accompanied by his bandmates, can be found playing in unique locations all over the city.
During lockdown, there was no gigs. We weren't allowed to play anywhere. But me and the guys decided to just take videos in different places. So we were on paddle boards in the ocean. We were in the cave out in the middle of the desert, and we were putting them up on TikTok and YouTube. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And then Formula One reached out and asked us to play main stage on the Saturday night, and I nearly fell off the chair when I got the email. It was amazing, a great experience.
For Martin, Doha's multicultural nature suits him well.
In my band, there's a couple Irish lads, an English lad, an American lad, and a Cuban lad. The music scene is always changing because people are coming and going, so that keeps you on your toes, and it's also a great way to make friends and learn more about different types of music and different cultures.
As his popularity continues to grow, Faraway Martin will be releasing a 5-track EP in the near future. Samani Hadjo came to Doha 16 years ago. As a musician, he blends R&B and hip-hop influences with his Sudanese heritage.
It just made sense once I developed the confidence to experiment with music. It made sense to kind of incorporate the, Sudanese rhythms and Sudanese melodies onto the music that I grew up listening to.
he's used his music to speak out on political issues and to raise awareness about the Sudan revolution.
I've had several conversations with people who were in the fields, in the protests, and they were telling me about the importance of arts in revolution. So I think it plays an important role, and it helps people who aren't very aware of what's going on in the world see things in a better way.
We fight together and we march together for peace and equality. ما راجعنا لي مطالب ما راجعنا لي مطالب.
I've met a lot of people that, share the passion for music, people that are really talented, and I've had the pleasure to, play music with them every once in a while. I think it's only a matter of time before we have like a big platform that combines all of the musicians and artists in Qatar, and I look forward to that.
The country's music scene is still in its relative infancy, but with the World Cup just around the corner, the opportunities for talented musicians here are ever increasing.
And that's all we've got time for on this episode. But as always, if you have any questions, just reach out via our hashtag Qatar365. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out Euronieuws.com for more, and join us again next time on Qatar365. And playing us out are some of the talented tutors from Jam Studios. Take it away, guys.